Ryan Otto is a physical therapist at Orthopedic Institute in Sioux Falls. He helps patients that struggle with their ergonomics. Otto says the spine is tall and straight, but many hours of slouching can put pressure on the spine.
And when we get out of those positions and we're in those, out of alignment positions for an extended period of time, what tends to happen is the tissue has to work a little bit harder, it starts to become a little irritated and symptomatic, and that's what starts to cause the problems.
Otto says the longer a person sits in poor posture, the more aches they will feel, potentially spreading lower to the legs.
As you start to develop these issues and you start to develop kind of that inflammation in the area, you start to get some muscle tension and muscle irritation as well too that can kind of add to that as well going forward.
When patients go to physical therapy for back pain, they start with an evaluation. After that, the physical therapist creates a list of stretches and exercises to help alleviate the pain.
Once we define that and we have a way to kind of shut off our pain and make it feel better, I usually get people into kind of a progressive core strengthening program, trying to build some strength and stability around the midsection. And then of course we're also, discussing ergonomics and proper body mechanics and just ways to try to avoid some of those irritators throughout the day.
Some jobs require sitting at a desk for several hours. Being stationary coupled with poor posture can cause serious back pain. Otto says proper ergonomics starts with sitting in a chair where a neutral spine position can be maintained.
Sitting in a chair that you can get your hips all the way to the back of, having some good lumbar support in place to keep your spine a little bit more upright can help maintain that neutral spine position. Chair height is important, so we want our hips to be slightly above our knees so that we're not sitting low and it starts to kind of round that back and around its spine position. And then getting up frequently. So if you're sitting for 2-3 hours at a time, even with a good neutral spine position, it's still going to be hard on that low back. And so we want to make sure that about every half hour we try to get up, we try to move around.
An underrated exercise that Otto recommends to help the spine and decrease back pain is walking.
That motion is lotion, right? It keeps everything just kind of fluid and moving, and it keeps everything healthy. And it's a very underrated exercise, in my opinion, that if you can kind of develop a good daily walking routine of 20 to 30 minutes, it's a great way to not only improve spine health, but you're talking your overall health as well, too.